Imagine buying a home, only to discover that your entire neighborhood had been built on top of buried toxic waste. In Niagara Falls, New York, there was a neighborhood called Love Canal. But beneath the homes and streets was a dangerous secret. Between 1942 and 1953, more than 21,000 tons of chemical waste had been buried at the site. The waste was eventually covered. Then the land was sold. Homes were built, and a school was constructed nearby. For years, families lived above the buried chemicals. But in the 1960s and 1970s, residents began noticing strange odors and chemical residues appearing in their yards and basements. Then, after heavy rainfall, the problem became impossible to ignore. Chemicals began seeping through the ground. Residents reported health problems, including miscarriages and birth defects. But many residents felt their warnings were not being taken seriously. One woman refused to stay silent. Her name was Lois Gibbs. After learning that her neighborhood had been built over a toxic waste site, she began organizing her community and demanding action. The residents fought. They protested. They demanded that their families be moved to safety. Eventually, the crisis reached the highest levels of government. In 1978, President Jimmy Carter declared a federal emergency. Hundreds of families were relocated. And in 1980, Congress passed a new law known as Superfund, giving the government greater power to respond to dangerous, abandoned, hazardous waste sites. Love Canal became a national symbol of what can happen when dangerous waste is buried and forgotten. But the people who lived there refused to be forgotten. Because sometimes the most dangerous thing beneath a neighborhood is the truth. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.